So for me, that's right where like my head starts curving up and that hook in the back of my head starts forming. That's
It's not that I want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you say to my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Key, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I achieved this really cute messy bun with clip-ins, okay? Because my hair is not that long and I need a little extra help. It's really not that difficult. It's kind of like a freestyle kind of bun. It doesn't really take that much effort to achieve it. You just kind of make it into your own, to be completely honest. But I am showing you step by step how I got this complete look, from the bun to the baby hairs to the clip-ins being seamless on the inside, everything. Before we get into this video, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and your post notifications are turned on, and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up ahead of time, because you know the engagement don't hurt. We love the engagement. Anyways, let's get straight into this tutorial. All right, you guys, so this is how we're gonna start off. My hair is washed, blown out, and straightened. I didn't do it bone straight because this is gonna be a bun, so my hair isn't really gonna be left out like that, but I got it straight enough to still be able to blend with my clip-ins. So my clip-ins, these are 2 bundles of 24-inch clip-ins that I received from Raw 115 Hair. I'm gonna link them in the description box down below. These clip-ins, the hair is really thick from the top to the bottom. You don't have any stringy ends. The quality of the hair is so nice, and I dyed this hair jet black. It took the dye really well because, as you can see, it's pitch black. So yeah, we're gonna be working with 2 bundles of that. I am missing like 2 pieces of my clip-ins, which is kind of alarming, but it's fine because for this you're not going to use every single clip-in. Also, I'm going to be using some hairpins. These are what they look like. Not bobby pins, hairpins. I mean, you could use bobby pins too, but I like using hairpins because they're easier to work with. You're gonna need some edge control for your baby hairs, your swoops and your whoops, and some hairspray just to keep the hair in place, and if you have short hair like me, to get the flyaways in the back to stay where they need to stay. So with me doing my clip-ins into a bun, I'm going to be clipping them up instead of clipping them down. So what that means is I'm still going to be parting it the same way, probably starting like a little bit higher, because majority of the hair is going to be focused towards the middle. Seeing that it's a ponytail, I want this to be, the nape of my hair to be flat so it can look natural. The clip-ins are going to mostly be in the middle part of your head. I don't even know if y'all really saw the back of my hair, but if y'all did, cool. But yeah, so the clip-ins are going to be mostly in the center. So you're going to part like you would if you're putting in your regular clip-ins, but you're going to be putting it the opposite way. So you're going to do it up instead of down. So you get your scrunchie, you put most of your hair up just so it could be out of the way, and we're going to start right here, right in this area right here. So just use your comb and make your parts. They don't have to be super straight or super clean, but just good enough for you to put your clip-ins in, basically. So I'm just putting the rest of that hair into a little bun. Actually, that is a little bit too much left out, so I'm gonna start a little bit lower. All right, so this is where we're starting, part right here. So for me, that's right where like my head starts curving up and that hook in the back of my head starts forming. That's where my part is. And with my clip-ins, I'm starting off with the smaller parts first. So I'm starting off with my 2-prong clip-in first. And like I said, instead of doing it this way, we're gonna flip it up and clip it upwards, okay? All right, so once it's clipped in and it's secure, I kind of just let it hang down in the meantime while I clip the rest of it up, because once you clip it up and then you have it like hang over the front of your head, it's kind of in the way of everything. So I just let it hang down. It's gonna feel a little weird, but it's fine. It's gonna get pushed up anyway. So I'm just gonna make another part. I'm not gonna do it too small because I want them like equally kind of spread out. so it's still flat but not too bulky. From that part, I'm just taking my comb, making another part. Putting everything else up. And I'm gonna go in with my next clip. This is another 2-prong. And after this, I'm gonna start using the 3-prong. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Just clip going upwards. Okay, so I don't have all the clip-ins, but as I get to the top part of where I want my ponytail to sit, I kind of just stop and like just view like the ponytail, how it's looking, how the clip-ins look, how it feels like as I run my hands towards the back of my head, if it's flat enough or anything like that, if I need to readjust any clip-ins. So if you want to stop and do that while you're putting in the clip-ins, you definitely can. I do that a lot. So like right now, I'm just stopping, I'm putting everything up in a ponytail, and I'm kind of just seeing what I'm working with, feeling the back, making sure that's flat. It's not gonna be completely flat, but just flat enough to where it's like camouflaged or seamless almost. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I definitely need to add more because there's a big gap between the clip-ins and my hair. So I'm just gonna continue to add more. I actually have about 2 or 3 more pieces that I'm gonna add. The other pieces I'm gonna kind of reserve. So I have majority of my clip-ins in. One or a couple things that I forgot to mention is, the first thing is, when you're putting in your clip-ins, especially when you get to the center part and the clip-ins are longer, try to curve them with your head. It makes it easier, it makes it lay flatter, so it's not just straight across, it's kind of curved with your head shape. Another thing is what I'm about to do now. Actually, I'm on my last piece that I'm going to be putting in to make the bun. I am going to put this in the front. So I'm going to do this regularly, like a regular clip-in, going backwards like that, but I'm going to clip this in the front. So you're going to see what I'm talking about. So basically, this is my last clip. I'm gonna clip this going the normal way that you put clip-ins in. So I'm just gonna clip this down, make sure it doesn't like interfere with like the hair that I have left out, and it doesn't interfere with the clips that I have going the opposite way. So like I said, this is going to feel weird because obviously some of you have not done clip-ins this way to put it into a ponytail. But this is what it looks like. Of course, my hair, because it's short, it's gonna show in the front a little. But for the most part, the ponytail is very full. All right. This is giving high school Key. Have like flyaways, but that's fine because we're gonna use or utilize my flyaways later on. Okay, so now that my hair is in a scrunchie, it's secure, I'm gonna use my flat iron and add some curls to the hair and also my hair as well, because that helps with like rolling it and pinning it. You'll see. So I'm just gonna be adding some curls, like random curls. They don't have to be in unison, they don't have to be the best. Just make sure the ends of it is curled pretty tightly, and you don't have to do the whole strand, just make sure the ends for the most part are curled. Alright, so the ends for the clip-ins are curled. I'm also gonna curl my hair too, because it just helps, because My hair kind of sticks out when I do the buns too, so it always helps when it's just like curled, so it just looks like a curl is sticking out, or like a piece of the hair at the end is kind of like just sticking out. So yeah, I'm just gonna curl my hair as well. All right, I'm pretty sure there's still like some straight pieces, but as we do the bun, we're just gonna curl it then. So you're gonna grab your pins, because now this is when the bun starts to form. So the key to doing this bun is kind of just doing whatever you want to do with it, to be completely honest. So I kind of just gather the hair up from like the bottom part here and kind of just throw it up and pin it once I like how it looks, like especially in the front here. Like this is good for me. I don't know if you guys could see that really well, but this looks really good. So I'm just gonna put a pin right here in the front where that is, and then pin or mess with it and then pin as I go. All right, so there's a pin there. So this is staying like that for right now. And I'm just gonna throw the rest of the hair up until it looks appealing to me. Okay, so that looks good. So I'm just gonna pin that. And the main thing is just to like play with the hair as you make the bun. It don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a routine the whole time. The curls kind of give you like a leeway to make the bun into anything that you kind of want it to be. So like I said, I kind of like leave hair out a bit, and I just continue to like just wrap hair around, pull some hair out, you know, whatever I want to do with the bun. Just make sure it looks cute and messy. All right, so I have some pins in there. It's almost secure. I'm still gonna put some more pins like on this side, especially because the hair is kind of just moving all over the place. And the hairs that I have kind of sticking out from the bun, not my choppy ass hairline or my leave out in the back or anything like that. We're not going there yet. Just the hair in the bun that's sticking out. I'm just gonna curl that. So I'm just gonna take my flat iron and curl that hair so it don't just look like random hair just falling out. It looks like hair that's supposed to be left out. So it went from random to cute. The bun is bunning. Now we're gonna deal with this short hair in the back. So I tend to leave like a few pieces down in the back, but for this long piece right here, I'm just gonna take my hairspray and spray that up so that it's just not flopping around all over the place. And I'm just gonna comb that into the rest of the hair that's in a ponytail. So jumping into my little hairs, my little short hairs that are kind of sticking out, I use my little mini flat iron for that. So the hairs in the back, I'm just gonna be curling up really tightly, seeing that it's not gonna stay. Even if I spray it, it's not really gonna stay. So I rather just curl it and have it just there in the back looking real cute. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And I just pull out like my little short, little baby makeshift hairs in the front, and I'm gonna curl that as well. Really dramatic, so I'm gonna do a lot, and I'm gonna make them thick because I like dramatic. I feel like this bun is kind of dramatic, so the baby hair has got to be dramatic. It has to match the aesthetic of the bun. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna curl them up really tightly. All right, so for this, I'm just using some edge control, and I'm just putting them on the roots of the hair that I left out in the front. And I'm just gonna start brushing that hair into place. I said this in my previous video when I was installing my frontal. I don't like putting edge control all throughout the hair because I like when the hair kind of like is free to move at the ends, especially my hair when I do this with my hair. So I put it towards the roots and I just comb it in, and this part is just left to stick out, which is really cute with this look anyway. And whatever baby hairs, if I feel like it's too much, I just brush that straight up into the bun, and I just comb the rest of the hair into place. And that is how that is gonna lay. It's kind of thick. That's kind of thick. All right, that is this. Oh no, let me curl this. Okay, all right, this is it. This is the look that it's giving. I even added a little curl for y'all. I thought it was a bit much, but you know, it's part of the aesthetic. Baby hair is done. The bun is sitting very nicely. I added a couple more pins because it was kind of leaning a little bit and I was getting scared. So I added a little bit of pins, which you should do too, just for some security. If you feel like your bun is not completely secure, add some pins where you feel like you need it. I just really love it. It's such a cute, like, fun, messy look. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have that much effort going into the positioning of the bun. You legit just play around with it until it looks the way you want it to look, until it gives what you want it to give. I just really like this style. It's very cute and girly. It gives off like 90s updo, which it pretty much kind of is, but just a little bit modernized. But yeah, I feel like this is so cute, especially for Valentine's Day. I feel like this is the perfect look if you want to do something a little bit more natural but still dramatic. You don't want to wear a wig, you don't want to do colors or nothing like that. Just do updo, just throw your hair up, get some clip-ins, do your hair if your hair is long enough to do this, and do an updo. So I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to show you guys the final look. All right, you guys, makeup is done, hair is cute. That is it for this little cute messy bun tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Some of you guys were requesting this. I was really surprised because I didn't think this bun was like all that, but apparently it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys decide to do this bun look. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you do decide to do it, or if you need a little bit more pointers, a little bit more questions I can answer in the comments. That's where you can meet me down below. And also make sure you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you're missing out. And turn on the post notifications so you know when I make a new video. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.